Slide in. Yeah. Alright, y'all good. Alright, Shalom.
Alright, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming out here week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom spirits of Egypt, Nineveh, and modern day Babylon. I can tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you're not niggas, spicks, and wetbacks, but God's chosen people of the Bible, of that legendary bloodline, the apple of the Lord's eye, the vessels of mercy, the vessels of honor, starting with the elect, Lord willing, we endure unto the end. All right, but first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Bahawah Kapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, the GMS, the teacher rule well, and peace and salutation to the whole four elect, pushing this gospel amongst the four winds with truth and sincerity. And we say shalom.
Shalom, brothers. I can start out with that. I guess you start out with the 20 and 8. Can't go wrong with that. Either that or Romans 12 and 2.
This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, gather together, O nation not desired. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of Yahweh come upon you, before the day of Yahweh's anger come upon you. Seek ye Yahweh, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh's anger. I wanted to start with that, man, because before we even started opened up camp, brother just walked up, literally right before we went live. Brother just walked up, and first thing he said, "What y'all singers or rappers or something?" We like, no, we Israelites. He's oh, as soon as he heard that, he's oh yeah, I mean, you are, you know, his demeanor dropped as soon as we said it. Yeah. And that's because, and I believe through the Spirit, his demeanor dropped. Well, actually, we know for a fact his demeanor dropped is because some other camp or some other Israelite already told him about himself. Yeah, because the first thing he said was, man, I believe in one God. You know, I used to be Muslim and I used to be Christian, but I don't really get all that. You know what I mean? You start talking about, you know, I just got out of prison 7 months ago and, you know, I'm just trying, you know, get money now, my LLC. And I'm like, all right, brother, all right, we hear you. But for you to sit here and just verbally denounce all religion through your spirit lets me know exactly where you at. You have been defeated and brainwashed by the so-called white man and his powers. They did a great job on you. They put you in prison, rehabilitated you to make you more of a nigga. And I gotta say it that way.
Through the spirit too. He also classified the other religions as gangs, they call them.
Yep.
I don't got any sets.
And then he said, yep, I don't got no sets. I said, this ain't no set though. We're not with no set. That's the thing right there. He equated, he's so broken down mentally that he can't even see through all the smoke. And through the Spirit, I believe the Lord marked him. Because he walked up here asking about rapping and singing. Probably because this man looked like he brought up B2K, but it's all good. But I'm just being honest, that's what he came up with. So I wanted to bring out that scripture. Hey, man. Oh, undesired nation, wake the hell up. Understand that you are behind enemy lines. Understand that these nations and people hate you. You will never get a piece of their pie. You will never get it. They might let a few of you get some crumbs to create the illusion that the rat race is in a rat race. But the truth is, you will never have freedom as long as they're in power. You will never feel safe as long as they're in power. You will never have that sense of, what's that, the pursuit of happiness. It's impossible if you're a so-called Black, Latino, or Native American. If you are an Israelite, it is impossible to have true happiness in this world. You can date all the women you want. You can have all the money you want. You can smoke weed. You can do whatever. You can think. You can buy as many houses. You can think you're doing something. But all it takes for the so-called white man Thanos to take it from you. And they will. How do you think they got the land itself? We all heard about $5 Indians transferring names, land deeds. Redlining. We already know, right? They'd rather you be a homeborn slave than to be free, because you free is scarier to them than being under their foot.
That marks the end, bro.
Yep.
Micah 2 and 2. And they convey fields and take them by violence.
Oh,
Good.
What, brother? If they commit fills and take them by violence in houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even the man in his heritage.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about. Ye so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, look at everything you're doing right now. Literally, you can stop, pause, and think about your life. You call yourself Spanish, you're a slave. You call yourself Hispanic, you're a slave. You call yourself black, you're a slave. You call yourself a Native American, you're a slave. These are all names given to you by your oppressor, not by the Heavenly Father who chose you to be above all nations. But you're so dumbed down and so sottish and don't even want to get right that you can't get it through your head. They've done a great job of putting emotional and spiritual and mind chains on you, and we see that. The prophet literally said, "I ain't with none of them. I ain't with none of them sets." Sets. Damn. Now I can understand how something could be a set, but bro, you equated religion to sets, which I get it. I get it. But the only religion that we follow is the law, statutes, and commandments. That's our religion. That's what we subscribe to, right? But as a community, as a whole, we are a legendary bloodline. It's not about the color of your skin. It ain't about how light you are like me or how brown you are like this brother, right? See, I ain't say the word black. We're derivatives of brown. This brother is brown, right? I got a black shirt on. The man don't blend nowhere near me. You know, that's all mental change, man. All right.
You can see the absence of the Lord from J2, man. That just show you how significant his love really is. Because his cry for that was like a cry for attention, bro. Like as men, as Israelite men in particular, men in general, bro. We have the feeling of being needed or just being celebrated. If we don't have that, we don't feel like we have a purpose.
Exactly. You see how he had to sit here and pour out his
like yo, 7 years.
I'm doing this. I got my LLC.
Then he had to put brothers down to figure like, yo, I've been doing more than out here 7 months. The niggas,
Exactly.
you know, like that's that pride.
That pride and crabs in the barrel.
I'm promoting my own shit. This ain't
For you to sit here and supplant, you had to put others down.
right. Which is the premise of Esau.
That's I was gonna say that's the white man's game. For him to feel superior, he has to put others down. His natural superiority is not really there. It was gained by war.
And Esau has to chop. Esau 4'5", and then Jake 7 feet tall. Esau got to chop you down till you below them. Oh, I'm superior. Oh, you just chopped my legs down until I was nothing but waist. So yeah, you stand taller than me because you got legs I don't.
And then it's like there's an inferiority complex too. That inferiority complex kicked in too, because it's like, bro, ain't nobody asked for your life
Nobody
story.
asked for your life story,
You know,
bro.
he
Like,
felt,
you ain't gotta
like he had to come up and
prove
let us
something.
know, like,
But
this is where I came from, and that's what's up, bro. Welcome home, bro.
But the first thing he had to do was try to talk to some brothers and follow. Which are singers or rappers. Why is the first thing you think when you see so-called men of color? The first thing you're thinking is entertainment. We're not here to entertain Esau when he feels like it.
Right, and we standing here all
We standing here all stare, chill. First you say,
chilling.
yo, what y'all sing? What y'all rap? The fuck? Brother, why you can't just walk in? Hey, brothers, what y'all about? What y'all doing? First thing you
Jake
thought
like the
was
beard
exactly
and
what
shit, that's
Esau
all.
taught you to think. That all we do is supposed to shuck and drive. It's not us, man.
But you know,
We
Jake,
not them niggas, man. We not them. All right? This book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. This is what we out here about. We're not out here to entertain the heathen, even though we're the best at it, but that's because we're the best at everything. Right? The whole world is entertained by us. We're entertained. Think about it. We watch it. I'm going to use comedy specials. Every time you turn on a comedy special and there's a white person, a woman, or anything, it's almost whack. It's like, all right, bro, all right. Then you get some Jake to get on there and he start, hey, man, let me tell you how. You're like, oh, shit, yo. Everybody's laughing. Right? That's just giving perspective. We're the best at everything. All right? But we are out here.
Got soul, man.
We are out here.
Got soul. Yeah, got soul. That's why they call it soul food,
Yep.
soul music. You know what I mean? Rhythm and soul.
Soul training.
Like you made a beautiful point. You said everybody has a spirit, but not everybody has a soul.
Yep. Everybody got a spirit, but not everybody got a soul. Most people walking without souls, man. Most of them deplorables, evil people. They worried about doing wickedness. And most of their ancestors are nothing but evil pieces of shit that rape, rob, pillage, and eat people. Yes, I'm talking about you white people. Yes, literally. There's a book called The Delectable Negro. Y'all had fucking a cookbook on how to eat us. What type of shit? What type of shit? We are not the same. We are not the same. All right? What you got out?
I couldn't find it, man. I'm trying. It was the one in It'll come back, bro. So good. To land back off of what you said, though. He was it's in the New Testament, bro. It's the one that says, "You are all the repent." It's not you, the land of his word.
You might
We
do
do
a hard in the GNT.
Nah.
Say it to me real quick.
If we were all to repent, the Lord would have to forgive us.
Get the one where it says,
Might be the one.
the Lord
winking at our
rejoices
sins.
when just one. The angels rejoice when just one on one repent. So we're out here to tell our people, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, it's high time to wake up out of sleep. It's high time to stop being a fucking nigga, a spick, and a wetback, which was basically embedded in you by the so-called white man. He taught you that behavior. He taught you wickedness. He gave you the keys to the crabs in the barrel. He put the drugs in your neighborhoods. Y'all so quick to want to kill, shoot, rob, and pillage your own people, but then on national TV, little boy getting shot all over the nation in the past couple of months. So many so-called black people have been found hanging from trees. I don't see no uproar from the gangsters in the hood, the sects that the brother was talking about. Yo, man. Yo, I don't see y'all talking about, they take one of ours, we taking one of theirs. Right? The Lord is about vengeance.
They do that with their own.
You do it with their own, they call it set tripping. Oh, he killed my man. Y'all make songs about it. Oh, we gonna ride down the block, catch him at the light. You're making a song about it, but you won't kill the so-called white man who killing your own brothers and sisters. You out here worried about killing each other. Bunch of stupid niggas, man.
Why is that that one angel rejoice one?
Yeah, hold that. You wise to do evil. Real quick, they can get that, bro. Man, bro, and I hate to get on my people right now, but at the end of the day, man, y'all holding us the fuck up.
That 2854 Deuteronomy strong.
Bro, it's strong, man.
Evil out toward your brothers.
Yeah, bro, evil, bro. Evil, bro.
This is
That shit strong shit, bro.
Oh, it's that Jeremiah 4.
You gotta bring it up.
It's Jeremiah 4:22. For my people are foolish; they have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding. It says they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Exactly. The brother was more worried about, bro, yeah, I'm promoting my own business. Yeah. His business, he had a fucking taco suit on promoting marijuana. I seen it on his drawing. It was a marijuana brand. So he's like, yeah, this ain't even about taco. This ain't about Taco Bell. It's about that lettuce. You get it? I'm like, all right, brother. All right, brother.
Crafty in their own ways,
You
man.
crafty to do something evil. And I'm not saying marijuana is evil. Where there's no law, there's no sin. But, I mean, brothers, you tread lightly with that. Because what's a sin to one man might not be a sin to another. You know? So I'm not getting into that. But at the end of the day, the brother was quick to call religion a set.
It's the same thing with like alcohol.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah. And the same thing with
It's
alcohol.
regulated
yeah, like
for a
perfect
reason,
example.
because it's a whatever the fuck, psychedelic, whatever.
Yeah,
Some people it fuck, some people up.
So I'll
some
be
people
honest,
don't.
I'm a lightweight. Me and alcohol don't really mix. Like I'm the type of person where I got, if you come to my house, I got like 20, 30 bottles that just sit there. And it's usually when friends and family come over. But it will sit there. I don't come home like I'm gonna have a drink. I come home, that shit sits. And then when I finally have a drink, the very next day I understand why I shouldn't have did it. I'm talking about I don't even have to drink a lot, and I'm going the next day, my body like, man, fuck you. I'm like, all right, you right. Fuck me, I shouldn't have even did it. You know? But go ahead, bro, what you got?
It's Proverbs 6. Start is at 18. This is the point. Really can start up. Proverbs 6 and 16, point at 18. It says, these 6 things doeth the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. It says a false witness. Salaki, it says a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, and feet that be swift in running to mischief. That's the point right there.
Now, mind you, and who is that? First and foremost, who is that? Esau. Bro, I just got done watching this freaking special where it says that white people get a high off of being racist and making you feel bad about yourself. They get a high off of it. It's like it makes them feel good. Like, yeah, calling you a nigger and then getting away with it make you feel good. Or getting you fired from your job or making something happen to you in a negative way makes them feel good internally. It's like in their DNA, which we know it is. Now, look, the brother, read it again. It literally says, bro.
Proverbs 6:18 again. It says, bro, I'm gonna start at 16 again, bro.
Go ahead.
It goes, this is all Esau.
Go ahead.
It's verse 16. It says, these 6 things doeth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. It says, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren.
Who that? That's Esau Edom. Now, how do we know this? We just got them watching it right now on the news, all about the what's the young brother name who was out there on a boat? Noah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Wells.
I've been watching on TikTok all of these white people coming forth and saying, "Hey, listen, if you have black children, don't have them around a bunch of white people." And it was this lady who was admitting, we literally, she said we, even her included, we literally think of ways of hurting you. It's like we get a high off of hurting you. So when he's out on a boat, mind you, he didn't even die on a boat. He died at the pool party when they got back, and they went and dumped his body all over at the shore. They killed him. They saying there's a video of all these white dudes beating him to death, and he was screaming for his mom while they was killing him. And then all the other white people were around just video recording and watching. And then they came together after they found, because the mom was a judge and a couple other people. Then basically, this is all supposedly, until the whole verdict come out. But supposedly there's a video. So what happened is they killed him, and then what they did is told everybody there, because everybody there was white except for him. Everybody keep their mouth shut. Everybody keep the same story. Then they picked up his body, took him back to the island, and dumped him. That's why they had his phone already. And then it came out that his keys, that one of the white girls who felt bad wound up texting the dad talking about, yo, his keys are actually at such and such's house still on top of the Xbox. So when his dad went over to the house where his son was supposedly, his friends was at, he said, where the keys at? He's like, oh, we don't know where the keys are at. We haven't seen his keys. And then, I got a text message saying they were on top of our Xbox last time I checked. And then it's a whole new unraveling. All them kids gonna go to prison, and I hope they get put under the fucking prison. And when they get in there, bro, a bunch of fucking rapist ass pedophiles fuck the dog shit out of them, bro, and make the motherfuckers feel the pain that black man did.
Yeah, we facing this way.
Yeah, we facing this way.
That's good.
So like, brother, so it was a so-called white woman that said that white people like to see the
Yes, these were white people. These were white people admitting that they love to hurt black people.
Oh wow.
Like they love to see our torment and pain.
Right.
They love to see it. It's like something in them that feels good when they give it to us. That's why we always go, damn, what I do to you? What do we do to you? Why you so worried about what the fuck? Why you always worried about? That's why they always trying to get you hurt.
It was in their DNA. Remember,
It's in their DNA.
Ezekiel 35:5 says there's a perpetual hatred, and so like, damn. So
That's definitely
if the Lord got them, what did it say? It said they're born estranged, telling lies.
Yeah.
So that means they were born to not fuck with us.
Bro, the scripture the brother just brought out literally is explaining them to a T. And then the reason why I'm bringing this out is because our people have been taught by this. We have been conditioned to act like them. That's why we are perpetuating so much evil. And did you know even at 13% of the population, we don't do all the most violent crimes? We don't do any of the fucking. They did a study. It was like 60-something% of all violent crimes, white men. It was like 58% of all freaking incest and sexual within the households, white men. Fucking the highest rates of child porn and all that, white men. Who owns the porn industry? Who owns all these freaking deplorable, evil fucking stuff? Yo, white people. And then they want to sit here and the reason why they want to point out your wickedness is so they can hide their own. Because they are the wicked man on the earth. You're being wicked because you're being forced to, but you still have a choice.
A lot of that shit don't make the news, bro.
Exactly. And it don't make the news because what? The police officers are taught to what? Go prey on who? Exactly. That's the point. They're out here preying on people of color. When the people they should be watching is all them walking up and down the street right now. They do all the crimes. The Epstein files told us exactly who do what. Y'all motherfuckers is evil and nasty. Yup. Your whole bloodline. Yup. All y'all. Nasty as fuck. You can look back. Nasty motherfuckers. Nasty. Motherfuckers eating people, eating children, drinking blood, adrenochrome, torturing people just for the hell of it. Billions of dollars, y'all own everything. The first thing y'all want to do is Kabbalah and worship the devil. You motherfuckers need to die. Go ahead.
It's Psalms 82:6. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. That's why they get off like that.
Yeah.
That's
Bro, they love seeing one of us fall.
Right.
They love seeing one of us fall. And then y'all give them the satisfaction by killing each other. Y'all give them the satisfaction by being evil to each other. Y'all give them satisfaction by perpetuating the alphabet. Bro, man, y'all a bunch of dummies, man. Bunch of fucking dummies, man.
bro.
My bad, bro. I'm a little upset right now.
Bro, that shit.
Thinking about it, oppression make a wise man mad, and I'm getting a little pissed off thinking about it.
And that shit, that was twofold too, because oppression maketh the wise man mad, and it was the gifts that was destroying the hearts of the weak. Those that weren't mad, they don't understand that they oppressed.
Bring that out.
I get that
Psalm
wisdom.
69:4. They hate me without a cause, and are more than hair. So they hate me. It says, they that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs on mine head. They that destroy me, being mine enemies, wrongfully are mighty. Then I restored that which I took not away.
No, see, because these men are mighty. Why are they mighty? Because they're ruling this world right now. So they literally are getting away with murder. These are the only people on the planet who's literally committed genocides. And they're still committing them to this day. And then they mask it. Oh, we should have the capability of protecting ourselves. From who? A bunch of poor people that you already freaking ostracized. You put them in communities where you can fucking rape, rob, pillage, and destroy them more. Then you're coming up with ways of killing them off. Eugenics. Bro, you evil motherfuckers, man.
Remember all them?
You pink pill bitches.
Remember them Orthodox Jewish women was all found in that a couple weeks ago. It was like 80 women that was found in these tunnels. They got lost.
Yeah.
They said.
Oh, they got lost.
They said they was lost, and before they walked, there was like 80 of them, bro.
They was getting trafficked and got saved. Oh, they got lost in the tunnels. How they get lost in the tunnel? How the fuck they get down there?
It was teenagers
so you
up
walk
to
down there
middle-aged
yourself,
women.
or did somebody lead you down there?
Right.
Man,
Good, bro.
what you got, man?
That was it.
But my people are scared of prison houses.
It's humid.
It is. I'm sweating just being out here.
And it's not even hot.
As soon as we got out here, bro, that's not moving. There's no movement. The air not moving, bro.
Yo, is that fucking
Bro, what's crazy is this. I know I sound really aggressive right now.
Very
but-
much so. Very much. Very much.
I know I sound aggressive right now, but you gotta understand, these people love hurting us. The thing is, you gotta meet aggression with aggression, violence with violence. This is the problem.
That's
Our
why
people
they,
are so docile
what's
and
it-
dumbed down.
What's it called? What they call it? Restitution or some shit?
Yeah, bro.
Retribution or some shit?
Retribution.
Eye for an eye.
Yo, the Lord is all about eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, but it sounds crazy coming out of my mouth because it's taboo to speak up against your oppressor.
Right.
It's taboo to tell your oppressor to his face that, yo, you got a price to pay. It even makes our own people uncomfortable because they like, wait, don't ruffle the feathers.
Right,
The
we
feathers
comfortable,
already
bro.
the feathers already been ruffled.
But you know
when are
how-
y'all gonna have enough?
Every time we talk to Jake and we giving him the truth, they'll be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we gonna have so-called white people are slaves in the kingdom. Wait, hold up.
See?
Hold up. So you trying to tell me white people not gonna make it? Oh yeah, or say, yo, this truth ain't for everybody, it's only for our people. Oh, hold up. So white people ain't gonna make it? So it's not gonna change the topic.
Yes. I'm saying, but that's the problem. Our people are not warrior-like anymore. We used to be the most battle-ready, battle-tested people on the planet. You forget our nation was carved out by war. This is what people don't understand. We worship a God of war.
I don't see it going back to the war. You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna go
It's
back.
not gonna, only the men who are meant to wake up are getting ready for war because we're already at it. So my aggression is because I'm a man of war.
We only gonna see a small glimpse of it during Jacob's trouble.
Exactly. Remember,
Yahweh Shai,
Scripture say that though.
but Yahweh Shai has to come back and restore the house of David.
Because Yahweh Shai is going to get his glory. And then our glory is going to come from what? We already brought it out the other day. The saints will have a two-edged sword in their hand. Right? What are they going to do? Exacting the vengeance, a righteous vengeance on those that have inflicted. Being
We
paid
just
back.
gotta wait till the preachers get close. that way because I do desire those people that fucked up against us when everything is. And when there's no more time for repentance, it's gonna be the ones who going to and fro to try to seek the Lord, ain't gonna find it. That's the part I'm waiting for.
Man,
I want that part. That's the part I want.
and I love that for you, brother. I want it all. I want it all. You know how they say Christopher Columbus, fucking, he was so blood drunk that he couldn't put his sword down? That's what with me. I'm like, yo, Shalom, you stop. I'm like, thou shalt not tell me what to do. Ha!
I wish I still wish I had that same little flow y'all got because I got great patience. I'm a type of boy that's like angry in the backseat,
Bro,
and then it's gonna come out when the Lord give me
so
power.
what makes you think? What makes you think the same patience?
No, I'm talking about as far as like as far as like my aggressiveness.
Bro, what makes you think even this aggression is not patient?
Fuck, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I guess.
I deal with this every day.
Bro, it's the same thing. It's we good until we not.
Right.
Every so often, you can only be but so stoic and austere for so long
right now my spirit
until
is
you need to
roused.
release it, and then you go back to your
Go right
the
back.
Bro,
difference.
and you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. I always like my lot is always to get what? Into history, the knowledge of what's going on. So the more and more that I get and learn about more and more stuff that they do to us, and then I'm still hearing about lynchings all over the country as of right now, and I'm hearing about shooting little babies in the chest and all this little stuff, and then
It's a build-up.
It's a
bro.
build-up. When you not associated with it, because you might just be in your scriptures reading, I'm looking at the real time. I'm like, damn, these niggas just did this yesterday. Wait, they just did this just now. That's gonna make who? It's gonna make me mad. I guarantee you, if you seen the stuff that I see, because our algorithm's a little different. My lot is history and what's going on right
When I
now.
was in demolition, I seen a lot of it, so I understand. What you're
Yeah,
talking about.
but I remember when you was in demolition and you used to call me upset
Yeah.
by how they was treating you.
Yeah.
But see, now that you're not in it no more, you calm as hell.
Yeah.
Nigga, I work in.
I mean, but I still also like we got the internet, we got the
we in the internet, but Kev, I see your algorithm. Your algorithm is geared to just spiritual power and Hawk and Marvel. My algorithm is geared toward look what they're doing to us. Look what's going on around the world. I'm on my watch. I be like, yo, did they just hang one of us last night? Yeah, they found him hanging outside of a church. What? Then all of the hangings over the past couple of months, they were all classified as suicides. One of the hangings was the man's legs were broken and he was hung, and they said, oh, he committed suicide. He got broken legs. How the hell he committed suicide? Right. That's not gonna get you mad. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, it's definitely.
But see, what I'm telling you, what you're not understanding is my spirit is burning right now because the Lord got my spirit burning right now.
Yeah, he ain't like that. He ain't like that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the time I'm not like this. But I can tell right now you're a little flustered because I'm being a little aggressive.
No, brother. I promise you.
All right.
Everything good. You go ahead and keep calling.
I got you. Look, that's that Jeremiah. It's that Jeremiah 16.
And that's the crazy
16,
thing
right?
about Esau, bro. Esau don't respect nobody without power. Remember, it even says in the scriptures, they stole the words of a rich man.
So bring about the sword.
Yeah, but they extol the words of a rich man, and then a poor man's words basically go upon deaf ears. They look at us as nothing. So the only way for us to be heard is by what? Think about it. How do we get independence? I talked about we are Nat Turner, right? But it wasn't the Geechee Wars. They don't tell you what really was going on. We took our independence back. But then after we took our independence, we signed treaties with them to give up power and land. So look, to stop this war, we wanted the Gullah Wars. So what we did is, if y'all want to know how independence really got, it was called the Gullah Wars. We were going to war, and we took our independence back. They was tired of fighting us, and they said, all right, let's come down to the table and let's come up with some kind of treaty to stop this war because you're killing too much of us. This is what they were saying. We out there guerrilla warfare, knocking heads off. Then what happened was our dumbasses did this because, mind you, it's not our arrest. We got our independence and it sat at the table like Esau ain't break every treaty known to man. They were supposed to give us a piece of land in America, so they said, all right, write in the contract that we can have these lands and y'all can stay over here. And then after we said, all right, you know what, cool, so y'all gonna leave us alone and we stay over here? Yep. So once we signed the contract to give them the rest of that land, what did they do? They left us alone for a little bit, and after we got docile, then they came and took it all. That's the truth.
Probably some little rising happened too, obviously. you leave us alone, we gonna do all right.
No,
I got you.
no,
They're not gonna leave it alone.
you're never gonna.
No, I
leave
know
us
that. I'm just saying that's probably what they saw. They probably start seeing a little bit of, a little bit of elevation going
Bro,
on.
they
Well, this is
waited.
what it is right here. Psalms 55 and 21.
Oh, 55,
yeah.
right.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they have drawn swords.
Exactly.
And in that same.
But they have drawn swords. Swords. This is what this is. And now there's a big. Now you know what they're doing. Now you know what they're doing right now. You wanna know what they're doing right now? Now they're trying to differentiate each other. Now Esau trying to separate from Esau.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm Polish.
Oh, whoa. Hey, those who owned all the slave ships and the slave boats and all the plantation owners, they were Jewish.
They were Jewish
You're
and
the same
Portuguese.
people. You're the same people. Stop acting like y'all not the same people. They just taking on an identity that you, because mind you, right now, any white person I'm walking up and down the street can convert to Judaism and become Jewish, and you're gonna blend right in. Stop it. Now you're trying to hide. You're trying to because that nakedness has been shown, right? That nakedness has been shown.
And they got so much power, they can actually do that.
No,
We can't not be black. They
trying
can
to
not
hide
be black.
themselves.
Exactly.
That's
Now,
bullshit.
I hear him. You hear him now? Like, oh, I'm not white. I'm Jewish.
Right, that's
Bro, what the
crazy.
fuck are you talking about? You can take off that little small hat and walk into society, and they're gonna treat you the same as everybody else. Stop it. I gotta call that back.
Look, real quick.
And then just bring that. I got it.
In Psalms 55 and 20, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. That's going in what the brother said.
Right.
Every covenant, every treaty with our forefathers.
Like a
House of Mourning, Shalom, brother.
Esau like a chick. Whenever it don't benefit them, they want to do something different. Try, move the goalposts or make it a little bit more like that one brother said.
Kind of America ain't nothing
to
but
chop
Rome
the
all
things
over,
down
bro.
In order to make themselves superior. Right.
Do the authenticator.
That's all that really pretty much is. I righteous decrees and that damn Psalms 10 too. That we's going. I'm surprised we didn't bring that out because
He was going to get it.
yeah, Psalms 10 goes into how they like to what y'all say, like what he say, like that Esau said that they admitted that they enjoy to see us hurting.
Yeah.
Psalms 10 go right into it.
Start from the top.
Yeah, start from the top.
It's Psalms 10 and 1. It says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord? Yahweh, why hidest thou thyself in times of troubles? The wicked, it says, the wicked in his pride do persecute the poor.
See?
It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
That they have imagined. Listen to this. They already know you're poor and trodden and down. They already know you down here. But because in their imagination, they love this. First of all, they drink adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is basically when adrenaline is pumped in the blood of an infant, right? And then what they do, they'll traumatize you, scare you, because and they get fulfilled from it.
What's that? Monsters Inc. That was the whole
Yep,
premise.
that was it.
That was the
That
whole
was.
premise of Monsters
Monsters
Inc.
Inc. was talking about literally creating adrenochrome. We got to get the scare factor all the way up. Got to get this much scare, and then we can take that scare and it's their
Use as
energy.
energy.
Use as energy. No, that was called adrenochrome.
The flip side too, though, because spiritually, what was the real energy? Fear.
That was laughter.
Yeah, fear
and
can be
joy.
looked at as sin and destruction.
Right, but in
And
reality, the best form of energy was laughter and
laughter,
joy.
righteousness, or
Oh,
you know,
yeah, it
right-hand
flipped.
side.
It flipped at the
right.
end.
That's a stronger energy. That's the spiritual.
Yeah, but
And then you see at the end, it was like at the end, the one boy, they was trying to make it, instead of scaring them, they tried to make a device where they could just torture them.
Right.
And just drain all
the
oh,
joy
see that?
out.
Because
Yeah.
why scare them? We could just torture them. What do they do to these little kids? They torture them. They have the adrenochrome so crazy, and then they take the blood.
Esau that shit.
And exactly.
Yo,
and,
real life-
and I'm not supposed to be sitting here angry and violent, man. Fuck out of here.
Real
man.
life vampires, bro.
Real
It's like
life
the
vampires.
one Blade. Remember the
Yo.
one Blade when the old vampires was basically rivaling the younger version, generation of the vampires? Like, yo, not like them ways don't work no
Yo,
more, dog.
look up the disease. Look up the disease that you get from you eating human flesh, and then when you can't get no more human flesh, and it's a disease that comes with it. No,
Ellen
it's like-
DeGeneres got it.
Yup, thank you. See?
John,
Yep.
yeah, bro, dog.
It's like when you don't eat it anymore, and then your body craves it.
Yeah, I think she went blind or some
It
shit.
breaks itself down. It's like a withdrawal. It's like a form of withdrawal.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Certain Edomites, you could really see the side effects
It's
of
called
them.
Kuru. The disease you are thinking of is Kuru. It's a rare, fatal brain and nervous system disorder
Dang.
spread exclusively by consuming contaminated human brain tissue during ritualistic cannibalism. Ritualistic. So look how many. Yo, bro. You know what, man?
Nah,
Bro, exactly. Yeah, bro. There's these. Mind you, Kuru is only found where? Either in the land of Canaan, Africa, where they got some tribes that are still doing that crazy stuff. And where? Europe. People who are eating human flesh are eating the human brains as a delicacy. Bro, eating babies. These people are just fucking sadistic, man. What you got?
Man, I was ready going to some scriptures about famine. Starvation, going into cannibalism. It's on the other side of that coin. Esau's doing it. I mean, it's just, I was just going to grab this one joint. I ain't got it right now, so we can keep rolling, bro.
Man, but all this shit that Esau got going on, what the Lord say in Psalm 7 is going to fall upon their own head and their own people.
But until then, I am allowed to be angry about it.
Well, the scriptures say, be angry, but sin not.
Exactly. I'm allowed to be angry about
Right,
it.
and wait ye upon the Lord. So
Wait ye on the
you
earth
can say
to
anything
taste.
about us, but it's like, yo, we come in peace.
Yeah.
We're harmless.
We're non-violent. I'll tell you right now, we're non-violent. The Lord told me to be a fisher of men.
I'm just
But once I
angry.
become
I'm
a
upset.
hunter, then it's up. I'm trying to tell you, they're gonna be like the Shalom, you're the terrible. I'm gonna have some kind of like Al-Shadia. I'm gonna have some kind of crazy name, bro.
That's why I had this. I'm gonna just get this
What?
right back on. It's Jeremiah 16:16 in the NLT. It says, "But now I am sending for many fishermen who will catch them, says the Lord. I am sending Salakia, KJV."
Yeah. Pause. Put it on me before we get monetized. Everything's about money. All right, go ahead, bring it out.
It's Jeremiah 16:16. It says, "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill out of the holes of the rocks."
That's our glory. That's when the Lord is allowing us to get our get back. After He's raised us and made us immortal where nothing can hurt us and we're impervious to everything, then He says, hey, look, go hunt them from their bunkers. Go put chains, fetters, and iron. Kill as many as you can, but keep enough for slavery. That's literally what it's saying.
Yo, y'all ever see that? It's very prevalent right now. I think one of y'all sent it. Did one of y'all send it? Probably. There was a little clip of I'm not sure if it's anime, but it was an army, like a whole city worth of army shooting at this one bull, like a kind of like a kid looking like thing, but it was floating and all the bullets wouldn't touch him.
I sent to the group chat. It's this one brother who creates these AI videos of all spiritual power. I sent it to you.
It was in an anime form.
Yes, it was an anime form.
And he went down in the bunkers and all the floors kept dissipating. Yeah, that was crazy.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I sent you the link. I sent you to go to the brother's page, and he posts those every day.
Okay.
Or it'll be Jake hit by a nuclear bomb. The bomb, doom, right off, and he got spiritual power. And he started fighting against the armies.
That's fire.
And then he adds stature to his joint. He started tall as hell, running through the troop.
Yeah, that was
Matter of
fire.
fact,
That was a bunker joint, so I wanted to.
Yeah, but I'm giving perspective. I sent that to y'all a while ago, so y'all can start having like, because knowing you love spiritual power.
that's my
I
shit.
thought that was going to be when I sent it to you. I ain't getting no response. I'm talking like,
I saw it. I was praying for it. I seen that joint.
so I'm gonna find a page for you right now and resend it to you. See all. Right here, this is the page right here. This is the one I showed you with this.
That's me.
Yeah, see, look. Go to his joint. Look. Go to his joint. Look. You'll see. Look. Running away from fighter jets. He got spiritual power. Fighter jets trying to get him.
That's fire.
Jake running.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bro, I sent you all this already. I thought you
I didn't see this one. I
sent you the link so you could get.
Oh, all right.
Look, he's running from the fighters, and look at it. Look right here. Look at this. See, look, boom. And then look, boom. Infamous, right?
That's awesome. You know I like some
Boom,
cool
boom.
shit.
Yeah, he just became electricity and started running through the joint.
That shit
Bro,
crazy.
I'm giving you. I sent y'all all this already.
That shit
But all right, what you got, bro?
It's Isaiah. It's the book of Isaiah 24:17. I'm gonna start at 16. I'm gonna start at 15. It says, "Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord, the power of Israel in the isles of the sea. From the uttermost part of the earth had we heard songs, even glory to the righteous. But I said, my leanness, woe unto me. The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously.
And who's the treacherous dealers, man? Who's the ones who breaks all the treaties? Who the ones who literally does it? You can't making a treaty with an Edomite is the dumbest thing you could possibly do in your life, because literally it's like a 360 deals for everything. Yeah, we're gonna give you $1 million so we can make $100 million off you, but then after you spend that $1 million, you got to pay that $1 million back. Well, I just paid you $100 million. Yeah, but you still owe us that $1 million. But then I never really got any money. Well, I mean, you signed a contract. Treacherous deal, man. Bro.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
They just treachery, man. Bro, young boy Nolan, whatever, man. He thought they was his friends. And I'm hearing that it was all over women. I'm hearing it was these white girls that was into the black guy. The white kids drunk, feeling some kind of way, so they was mad and beat him to death.
How long do they know him for?
Right, it doesn't even matter.
I get that.
It don't even matter.
Man, how the fuck
They'll
you
act
know
like
him?
your friend because you were probably, remember, he was a football star. He was getting ready to go D1 playing football. He was getting ready to go D1 playing football on a scholarship and everything, and they killed him. So he was probably getting all the love from all the pretty little white girls, and these fucking Edomites was mad as hell, so they killed him.
Yo, Jake.
And probably the one who gave up, who told like, yo, bro, they killed him at the house, was probably one of the little girls that was into him. Like, man, I can't do this.
She felt that
I
guilt.
mean, she felt that guilt.
But that grass ain't Jake. Yo, Esau paint that picture for Jake. This generation, that grass ain't green on the other side.
It's
man.
not green, yo. The grass
Trying to
has never
fit
been
in and
greener.
be cool like that shit. It's not the same for you, bro.
Bro, it's not the same, bro. Bro.
It's not on. It's only you got this. You got. If it's not young boys like Nolan, you got middle-aged Jake women too. Remember that one lady that had a sleepover with the middle-aged white women?
And they all
cooked her.
They killed her. They found her face down, smashed up in the backyard. And then guess what? They all got off. Oh, it was suicide.
Right.
You trying to tell me there was only one black person there and it's suicide?
Or the one young joint they found her in the freezer.
Yep.
That was all Jake though. But still, it don't matter what way you cut it,
man.
bro.
Bro, man, evil, bro, evil. They call us evil. Y'all the evil people. Who create all the wars on the planet? Who pollutes the earth, the air, the water? Who over pollutes everything? Who over hunts everything? Who has imperialism the entire world? Taking, rob, rape, pillage, eating people. Epstein files. Y'all some evil motherfuckers, and y'all know it too. That's the crazy part. Y'all know it too, man. They know it. I literally just got done watching TikTok, and they literally said that they feel a high off of hurting you.
There was no, like I said, there was no uproar or anything about the files coming.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, no type
Yeah,
of.
you know why? Because when the Epstein files came out, it was showing their wickedness, and guess what they did? Oh, start a war so nobody can look at it anymore.
Turned up with the wars.
Turned up with the wars.
Gate Street, they put that.
But let that happen. But what did they do to P. Diddy though? Well, P. Diddy was just a gatekeeper. All he was doing was what? Having little sex parties for the elite. Oh, we're gonna throw him under the bus so they can't look at us.
How they swept that pushed that to the side.
Get that, bro? We can still talk about it.
No, I'm saying that's the explanation for it.
Nah, bro, this is
The
prophecy,
Lord
bro.
does say the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. That's
Bro, and I'm not on no area. I'm speaking as an Israelite.
No, what I meant by that is a lot of times when as soon as Edomite.
Yes, because they need to hear it.
Right.
The Lord told us to what? We're bold. Become bold. No, I'm not saying you got ill will, brother, but I'm bold in the face of our oppressors, bro. Try me now.
I got a little more on this.
Go ahead.
Straight up. Punch that spirit, baby. It's Isaiah 24 and 18. And 17, Salaki, it says, fear and the pit and the snare are all upon thee, O inhabitant of the earth. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. And he shall cometh up out of the midst of the pit. And he that cometh out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare. It says, and for the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. It says the earth is utterly broken down, and the earth is clean dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly.
And how is the earth moved exceedingly? Remember, the Lord said that the earth was put on foundations that it moves not. So what is making it shake, the entire earth shake? There's only two things in the scriptures that lets us know that the earth's going to shake. Two instances.
Got earthquakes.
ICBM nuclear missists, and when Yahweh Shah come back. Now, the earthquakes, I'm not really worried about that. Earthquake could be over here and only part of the earth.
But the earthquakes can be a result of the missiles.
Exactly. And also, because
the missiles will cause earthquakes.
Earthquakes is one of the signs.
those missiles are going to make the entire Earth shake.
Right.
Instead of, we heard about a seismic over here in
You want
Philippines.
everybody going to see.
Everybody
There's
gonna
two
feel
things
it.
everybody going to see. Everywhere, no matter where you're at in the world, you're going to see Howard Shah come back, and you're going to see the missiles in the air and the smoke of Babylon.
Yeah, what it say? The power of Yahweh Shah is so strong that's going
shake the
yeah,
Earth.
shake the-
It's going to
yeah.
shake to and fro. He's going to come back and it says the whole Earth going to shake because he's going to crack the sky, the firmament. He's going to come in with an entire armada. First of all, you ever see a helicopter come down and everybody got to get down because the ground is shaking, the grass and everything is. Exactly. Now think of a freaking fathership that's so large that they had to talk about it was a graven mountain. He flew upon a mountain. That's how big it was. What you think gonna happen to the Earth? If a helicopter gonna shake that amount of space, what do you think a freaking moving mountain?
I think Yahweh Shah gonna come back like 15 feet too.
Yeah, bro. First of all, we are dumbed down. The men back in the day were a lot taller and a lot stronger and a lot bigger. They were also men of war. You gotta think about it. They had swords in their hands and daggers since the age of 2, 3. The same way how they put a little football in your hand. Come on, little man, you gonna play football? And you see these little boys running around playing football. They used to give little swords like, hey,
And they
put
also
this wooden
didn't have-
sword in your hand.
They also didn't have the luxury of comfort like this.
They had to.
Not during the time of David.
Hunter gatherer.
Maybe during Solomon's reign, but during David's reign, Saul and David's
Every
reign,
time they chilled, it's like
they didn't have the
somebody
luxury
was
of being
coming,
comfort
bro.
and
It's like,
getting
yo.
weak. They had to stay strong, bro.
Yeah. So many Canaanites, man. So many different nations we had to go get. Remember, and then the Lord would send us on straight eradication.
And we was always
missions.
outnumbered too.
Always outnumbered.
It was.
Look at the Maccabean Wars, Judas Maccabees. They were always outnumbered, and the Lord always made sure they prevailed. The Lord loves showing us power with small numbers. Remember, He even chose us not because we were the largest nation, because we were the smallest. He's like, I'm going to take the smallest to me, and I'm going to uplift them and make them the greatest. This is what it is about, man.
That's true power.
It's true power.
What remember on House of David, Paul asking about how can we better get them? He said, when has that ever been an advantage versus
No, he
Israel?
was like, why don't we just
When there's
attack them?
numbers. When there's numbers.
He said, we outnumber them. Why don't we just attack them now?
Yeah.
He said, when has numbers ever been a factor against the
That's what he
Israelites?
said.
And we know this to be true because remember this.
No, bro,
it
that's-
says David killed tens of thousands. So one man was running through a troop. A troop could be up to 1,000 soldiers. That means this, bro. I just showed you the video of
Samson
a young
did it.
boy running.
Samson did it.
See, you see what I'm saying? With a donkey's jaw. A man broke a donkey's jaw and had two. And these men had swords, spears, weapons of bronze and metal, and he was out here with a donkey's jaw.
Y'all ever
Spiritual power.
wrestle with somebody for a minute?
Yes. Bro, jujitsu, bro.
Yo, for 1 minute,
For
one
minute,
minute
that shit
jujitsu
hurt.
spar, you
That shit hurt, bro.
Imagine fighting 1,000 men. Probably
Yeah.
took
Yeah.
hours, bro.
No, because there was times where fights would last hours. You out on the battlefield for hours. You know what you want to know? What another thing is? If you're conditioned for it, think about it. Remember before football season, he used to make it to 3 days.
Yeah, 3
And he
days.
said get us conditioned to do what? To be able to go 4 quarters.
Yeah, the last practice was always condition running.
Yep, but remember to go 4 quarters. And remember we used to hate it all summer, but then when the game came,
yeah.
and it was like 4th quarter, everybody tired. Coach, give me the ball.
Yeah.
I'm not tired yet.
Still ride.
And that was what? A game could last 1-2 hours.
Yeah. Pin on OT. and all
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
Bro, so you gotta understand, these men were built for war because all they did from inception was war. So now these men are dumbed down, they're all soft.
Remember, David was the only one. He has 90 men that was doing all kinds of freak shit.
Exactly. Bro, exactly. Not to mention the Lord taught thy fingers to fight.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
another thing.
remember in the house of David, his older brother was the warrior. His older brother should have been the warrior of renown in their family.
But he was literally just it was basically the same situation as Saul.
Yep.
Saul was on paper
Like,
the king,
the ideal,
tall,
the ideal.
muscular,
Yeah, right.
strong, warrior, well spoken.
Right.
And David's brother was no different. But guess what? They lacked that humility. They lacked that faith. David, on the other hand, had that faith. David was smaller.
And this
he
is
had
why
faith. He walked into John and was like, "Yo, what y'all doing?"
Oh, ye of
He
little
said,
faith.
He said, "Y'all gonna let this man sit here and desecrate our God? Talk shit about our God?
And that's why the Lord
Ain't nobody doing nothing."
Exactly. That's why
He said,
his
"Man,
faith.
Bro,
It was fit.
the upset, you said you watched it, right?
I didn't watch the second season yet. No.
It's pretty good.
I'm on
bro.
like the second episode, but I'm still gonna watch
Nah,
it.
I guess this is a snippet.
Go ahead.
Abner's mom was into the witchcraft and shit. She
Yep.
was alive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Abner tried to bury his past. They end up sneaking back to what was it, Knob? That place where it was wicked.
Yeah,
Abner was
That's what he was
and
from.
it was the
Abner
witch.
was Saul's son, right?
Right? Nah, he was his priest. He was like his war general.
His war general,
Right?
yeah.
He was war general. He was like.
I thought Abner was
Oh, the boy that's always ride with him.
Yeah.
I thought it was his son. That was his son.
That wasn't his son, bro.
He's an old head.
He was an OG.
He
He was like
him.
his war general.
No. The old head.
Right.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about his.
With the
I'm
beard.
thinking about his son.
Nah.
Because remember his wife was into witchcraft.
Yeah.
Remember she was the one trying to get me.
And it's the Saul fast that was always not
Yeah,
him.
I got you.
It's Ishbosheth or some
OG
shit.
was loyal as shit.
Nah, but bro,
But
they
Slocky.
Now
He
you
was
good.
loyal because guess what? Saul was what ordained by God.
Oh,
And
God, yeah,
because
true.
you were ordained by God,
God,
what
yeah.
you do unto mine, you do unto me. So he was actually in order by being in order.
Right.
He's like, look, man.
If you anointed, then I'm rocking.
I gotta, I'm telling you to chill out. Who you tell me to chill out? Remember, you got started getting arrogant.
Yeah.
You know. But I get.
he eventually they started valuing their friendship because they was friends.
Yeah,
they
right.
valued that over the Lord too.
Yeah, right.
They snuck
Yeah.
back. They snuck back.
They got checked a couple times. They'll say some shit and they be like, yo, but it's up the Lord. They be like, oh, this is some prideful shit.
Yeah, bro,
And
that's how you-
David would say, oh, they say us as the Lord. He's the brother.
So lucky the wind is starting to pick up, so the camera start rocking a little bit.
That's why-
Actually, the rubber holding it.
Yeah, yup, good.
The water hot.
Nah, but the whole point of that was, that was the explanation of Saul's house becoming weaker and weaker.
Yep.
Yeah, then they start killing the priests and shit.
Yeah, bro, they was drawn.
Yo.
So they got caught in Nob, and then who was that? Nah, Abner's mom was still alive, Laki.
She was alive.
because they was in the cave.
Oh, she was a
Yeah.
witch.
Yeah, yup.
She was a witch.
She told them all to bow down. Came to David. Be like, I'm not bowing down to no heathen. to no heathen
Yeah.
gods.
And
then
she
put
looked
his
at
hands
David
on her.
and she was
She
like,
yo, who have y'all brought into my cave?
yeah, she was like, who the fuck have
Yeah.
did y'all break? Because remember, David had the spirit of the Lord.
Yeah, bro.
So she was like,
she seen
She
it
seen
though.
that spirit.
Yeah.
and then she went up. I remember she went to Saul's son and was like, yo, you ain't never gonna get that throne, right?
She did tell
Oh yeah, she was basically prophesying all of their
She's like,
yeah,
you ain't never gonna
you
get
ain't
that
gonna
throne.
never get that joint. They don't even. They was like, yo, y'all
He tried
don't
to
even
be
know.
king on the underhand too.
And he was like,
the one brother.
what was
Jonathan.
Saul's son Jonathan? Jonathan was loyal to David though.
He was
So
loyal
the
to
Lord probably
was
Jonathan
loyal
probably
to
came
David.
back and was blessed in
Yeah.
his next lives because he was loyal to David.
They had that covenant in the field though.
They had
He was
that
like,
covenant.
yo, look,
No,
bro.
Jonathan was
Saul's son,
Saul's
Saul's
son,
firstborn
yeah.
son.
Oh no,
was
because
the firstborn.
remember he found out that King David was anointed and he didn't want to
Yeah.
tell his dad. He was
Yeah.
like, yo, I can't.
Because Jonathan was a man after the Lord's heart.
Yep.
So he chose the Lord over the loyalty of his family.
Yep, he did.
And they made
But
that
when he found
covenant.
out David was anointed, he chalked it. He said, all right.
Say,
cool.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing about this.
I'm
one.
sure he felt it. Was like,
He did.
damn.
He did.
But he was like, you know what? It's the Lord's will.
Because he's supposed to be
Lord's
king
will.
theoretically.
He was supposed to be king.
Well, yeah, because remember it's Saul and then he goes.
That was his
the
firstborn
first
son.
But he knew it was going through David, so
Yeah.
he chalked it.
He
Yep.
seen how-
That was some righteous shit. That
He
was
seen
righteous shit.
how Saul was going off. He was waxing worse.
Yeah.
And
But
the
he
mom
saw-
too.
He saw,
like,
he saw,
yeah.
he
Mom
saw
was
his father getting
brawling.
worse and worse. He saw his father, and then the mom.
The mom was an enabler, bro.
But that was that is literally that's the scriptures, bro. Literally, and I hate to say this, ladies. Yo, I watched this video where a guy says men are of the God and women are of the devil. And the reason why we know this is because the Lord only deals with men. Why are women always into something that has personal pleasures? Even in the house of David, the mom was the one who started doing witchcraft to try to help.
Saul.
And then Saul was like, yo, don't bring that in my house. I'm doing it anyway.
Yep.
Forging
He
his
said,
signature and shit.
yep. He said, don't bring it in, and then she did it, and then he was kind of just like, all right, it is what it
And it
is.
was hypergamy too. She was only riding for real because she also know that was her husband, but
Right.
plus he was a man of the Lord, so she rolled with that.
Yeah.
Not seeing that he going down.
And she wanted to keep her house and her dignity as being a princess
Right.
and a queen.
Right. She
Well,
liked
we didn't
that-
have no
she
queen,
liked
but
that
you know what I mean?
position.
She liked the position, so she had to preserve her family. That's why remember when they sent the one son off because he was doing too much.
Oh, yeah.
They said, "Don't worry, your dad, he gonna be all right. Come back." Like, bro, the king said, "Yo, get your ass out of
Outta
here."
here, yeah.
Bro, she kept defiant. The story of Job. Who was the one who was defiant? In the beginning of all things, who's the one who's defiant? It's always
Women, bro.
What's that? Sirach 26:24. He said, "From the woman sin we all die."
yep.
Yeah.
Bro, and just give them perspective here, man. But our people, bro, need to. It's a high time to wake up out of sleep, man. Because your enemies are coming. They are coming. Yo, and the thing I don't think you brothers and sisters don't understand is like, what we're saying is going to be like no time ever seen on the earth. When they made movies, The Purge 1, 2, 3, 4, look what The Purge was about. Getting rid of who? Jake. It was mainly about Jake
literally,
and the poor.
it was the second or third movie, but it was called the first Purge. And it goes
And
into
then the
how
last one-
they targeted, they hired special troops to target Jake in the hood.
I don't know how that movie survived. That was some racist ass shit.
But that's
Bro, it's so many
that's,
races.
but that's what their MO is.
I mean, the Lex one was about the Northern Kingdom.
Bro, it was about
It's a car in them.
Bro,
Yeah, it
You know what
was.
I'm saying?
Y'all don't even understand.
Forever Purge.
Y'all don't even understand. Almost
Yeah.
every movie created in some way is racist. Why? Because they perpetuate us as not being good enough. Think about it. You ever see these end of the world movies, and the only people they be like, yeah, we need the best and the smartest of the world to come into the bunker so we can read, and it's only always them. Bro,
And the stereotype that the black guy not first.
and we
Shit like
created
that.
everything. We are literally the reason why this
Yeah.
world is spinning.
Yeah. Jake always died
The
first.
whole
It's me.
protagonist and antagonist situation is it's always going to be one and the other, man.
I don't know what it is.
Righteous against the wicked, good against evil.
That's why I'm shouting one man and be like, yo, it gotta be a guide, it gotta be something on the right hand side, because why they go too hard
So
on the
many
left?
go too hard.
You go too hard. What are you going too hard for if you the only thing? You can just chill. You can just be
Right.
some regular shit. Why you going too hard to make sure it's surviving, relevant, things of that nature? It gotta be an opposing energy.
An opposing energy. That's just the
But the
that's
Lord
just
says
law.
right,
It's
right.
nature.
The laws of nature, it has to be an equal balance for things to exist. Right. Everything has to be literally mathematically sound. And guess what? Good and evil. The only time evil will be swallowed up
It's
is
when
Yahweh
you have a
come
shot.
back.
That's the only time the law of nature doesn't apply.
apply
Is when
anymore.
the spirit of
It's
the
a
Lord.
false
Right.
a right
They
balance.
gonna, look, they just
Right.
gonna
Be
fall
tipped,
back.
though.
Right.
It's tipped, though.
You know, man.
I got y'all.
Oh.
It's
But when it
Jeremiah.
comes to when it comes to
You
to
good, bro.
humans and mortals, it has to be balanced. It has to be.
Yo, when he's saying, yo, could you imagine, like, what does it sound like the trees rejoicing, bro?
Bro,
He said the trees and
it
the
said-
animals
it's-
gonna
Yo,
rejoice.
the trees,
I
trees
think
probably gonna make little
Singing,
hums
bro.
and flowers be
bro,
humming.
Bro, you might have flowers. You really never
Singing, bro, like, that's
think about it.
crazy, bro.
We
Just
are
blowing in the wind
We are
and
dumb. We are dumbed down to this frequency where we can't see every color.
Right.
Like remember,
We
cats
can't
can see
hear.
in different realms and shit. They say cats got perceptions that we can't notice. Bro, we gonna be in spiritual power. We gonna be able to see and hear everything. We gonna hear the trees talking. Hey, master.
Nah,
can you
even
send down some
animals-
water?
animals too,
Can
bro.
you send down some water? Yeah. You're gonna have the power over the elements. Thank you for that. Hey.
I mean, shoot. You know what I mean? What Moses wasn't supposed to speak to it, but you know, off the ship of power, he hit a rock that had water.
Yeah,
come
he was
out of it.
he was supposed to speak to it, but he hit
Supposed
the
to speak to
rock.
it, but that actual concept that he's hit the rock and water came out of it proves you the type of level we're gonna be on.
So imagine if he would have just listened
right?
and spoke to the
Spoke
rock.
to it.
Rock would have spoke back in Hebrew and
That's
just
some
like,
power
yo,
for your ass, bro.
put
To
a-
speak to a rock and water coming out of
the
it.
Lord put a mouth on the rock for a split second, then changed it back to normal.
That shit crazy. That's power, bro.
Look, this is Job 5:23. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field. We was talking about the birds singing, trees singing, being in league with the stones, bro. Having manipulation of the elements. I wanted to get that word league to see. I know it's like covenant or something.
And league is basically
And league, yeah. Covenant, alliance, pledge between men, constitution, ordinance. Yeah, bro, that was crazy. Covenant, yeah, that's it.
Lord know what he's doing. This is dumbed
Just
down.
being on it.
version to them, too. This is the crazy part. Bro, it's cool. Keep going, come on, bro.
Look,
I'll get
it's
off.
being in unison. We're going to be in league with the stones of the field, with the elements
Yep.
of the earth.
Being able to control everything. We're going to be able to tell a mountain to move out the way.
Wait,
Oh, which leads to the next point. I had Jeremiah 30.
Oh, yeah, they
Because
shall thrust
Jacob.
them.
Nah, look, Jacob's trouble.
Oh yeah, true.
Because after 7, we rarely go in that way. What it says in 8 and 9, I think. It's like a spirit booster, bro. It's Jeremiah 30:7 that lasts. For that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble when he shall be saved out of it. It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off the neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and the strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Exactly, because we're the strangers. The other nations that basically getting rich off our backs.
Right.
Like getting rich off of our exploiting our torment, our pain. They literally make money off of our pain.
Our time, our labor here being extracted, the whole world's benefiting from.
Yep.
It's crazy to think like That's why it's like, yo, they're going to Revelation 18, how the merchants was going to be crying
Yep.
at the burning of this place.
Yep.
It's verse 9. It says, but they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them after Jacob's trouble.
Hey,
Brother's going to be getting the power, turned up. You know what I mean? The, Isaiah 41 and 2 goes into how our warfare is accomplished. That's literally saying like, yo, I'm going to turn back slavery on. I'm going to turn back y'all captivity. I'm going to bring Judah and Israel back together. And then I'm coming back. I'm going to crack the skies.
And Yahweh Shai gonna be walking the earth chilling. This is gonna be his kingdom.
Bro, just chilling.
He gonna be walking around
Chilling, bro.
See, he just gotta worry about that part too. Y'all gonna be feeling some type of way when you see an regular guy. But when Yahweh Shai walk through somewhere,
Whole vibration going to change, bro.
Whoa, that's a big homie. Yahweh Shai walk through this joint.
Big change. That was it on that.
We about to close out. Go to Revelations 21, man, and just let me just you ain't. I'm not even going to interrupt you, bro. I just want you to get
That's
straight.
beautiful shit,
just
bro.
want you to get straight to it. Tell me what my kingdom gonna look
That's
like.
beautiful shit.
Where I'm going to be fine and happy, and my family ain't gonna wait. I'm gonna want for nothing. I just want to hear about it. I need to get my spirit back to equilibrium.
Start at 10, bro.
That 10?
I need my equilibrium right now, brother. If you
Yeah,
will.
that'd
Matter of
good.
fact, read that joint on that side.
shop.
Yeah, I'm going to hit it on the NLT.
Yeah, that shit. That's beautiful shit.
It's Revelations 21 and verse 10 in the NLT. It's John the Revelator. It says, so he took me in the spirit to a great high mountain, and he showed me the holy city Jerusalem descending out of the heaven from Yahweh, and it shone with the glory of the Most High and sparkled like a precious stone, like jasper, as clear as crystal. It says the city wall was broad and high, with 12 gates guarded by 12 angels, and the names of the 12 tribes of Israel were written on the gates. And there were 3 gates on each side, north, south, east, and west. And the wall of the city had 12 foundation stones, and on them were written the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. And the angel talked to me. It says, and the angel who talked to me held in his hand a golden measuring stick, measured the city, the gates, and its wall. And when he measured it, he found there was a square wide, and it says as wide as it was as long. In fact, its length and width and height were each 1,400 miles.
Yeah, 1,500 miles.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says,
Just keep reading.
it says, then he measured, it breaks it down into this one. And then he measured the walls and found them to be 216 feet thick, according to human standard used by the angel. The wall was made of jasper, and the city was pure gold, as clear as glass. The wall of the city was built on foundation stones inlaid with 12 precious stones. The first jasper, sapphire, agate, emerald, onyx, carnelian, crystallite, beryl, topaz, chrysoprase, jacinth, and amethyst. The 12 gates were made of pearls, each gate from a single pearl, and the main street was pure gold as clear as glass. You got gates of pearl, streets is
Yo, how thick, bro? I need y'all to
it's over 215.
listen. I need brothers to understand. I put a video up on this.
That's a thick ass wall, bro.
From so-called Earth to when it start getting spooky with the whatever so-called space, it's 92 miles. How much more miles above of gold still going up? Think about that part. Now, Godzilla is so-called 100 feet. You see how they depict him on the movie? Two Godzilla lengths of a wall that thick of pure gold. 1,400 miles high. What the fuck? That is
The
insane,
kingdom,
bro.
the kingdom's literally gonna have its own air, bro. It's gonna be its
Bro.
own atmosphere.
The Lord is going to have to actually make the earth bigger for it to work.
Bro, like bro, bro,
Earth is probably
like
bigger
that
than we
building.
think.
Yeah,
Yo,
but I'm saying
bro,
we're going to have to make it.
yo, that building right there to about like that other building and further, thick, 1,400
Got you,
miles
Squad.
high.
Come on, keep reading.
That realization is, I'm sorry, bro. You gotta.
It's hard to imagine, bro.
20, it's 200 to 300 feet is 20 stories. So it's
That's crazy.
The walls is going to be 20 stories thick, bro.
That's
Right
crazy.
there. That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
About 20 stories right there.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
so you just take that building and lay it down.
And lay it down.
Lay it
Full gold.
Lay it horizontal, and then boom.
All gold.
I'll go.
That's
Bro, you-
crazy.
There ain't no shortage on no minerals, bro. They tripping. This is back in Revelations 21. And we hit, that was 15, angel talking to me. Verse 15. it says the angel who talked to me held me in his hand. Salaki, read that. 2:16, the walls, 12 precious stones. I just wanted to hear about the kingdom. I'm going down. Here we go, right here. It says, verse 22, I saw no temple in the city, for the Lord, Yahweh Almighty, and the Lamb are its temple. And the city has no need of the sun or moon, for the glory of the Most High illuminates the city, and the Lamb is its light. The nations will walk in its light, and the kings of the world will enter into the city in all their glory. Its gates will never be closed at the end of day, because there is no night there. And all the nations will bring their glory and honor into the city. Tribute, taxes, right? Nothing evil will allow to enter, nor anyone who practices shameful idolatry and dishonesty, but only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life. Salaki.
Exactly. Basically, there's going to be no end to what's going on in the kingdom.
Right.
Like in the ancient time, at nighttime when it was
They
dark,
close the gates.
they would close the gates.
And then
people would be in their homes.
And then the those who are on their watch will be in their towers.
yeah, and the city was kind of shut down.
Shut down the calm.
And the kingdom coming. Not saying that it won't be night though.
No.
I'm
No,
sure
no,
it'll be
right.
night.
It's gonna
No,
be
no.
right.
Ain't gonna
But
be
even
ain't gonna be no night.
It's gonna be night on the earth.
On the earth, yeah.
Not in
Not
our
the king.
not-
But
not
the
where we
kingdom
at.
will never sleep.
No,
Right.
not at all.
Nah, man.
It's beautiful.
So look, man, I just needed that to balance my anger out, because just knowing that promise and understanding what the Lord is about to give us, knowing that we have no rest in His kingdom, knowing that we have no sovereignty, but we have one to come that's far greater than we've ever heard of or ever seen. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory
Unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahawakakadash.
the Muhammad and the elders and apostles. Shalom.
Shalom.